billion.
You voted for your president.
Oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this, man. They actually going at it on live TV. This is wild, bro. And this is crazy.
You said thank you today. You went to
that guy right there, JD Vance. That's what. Yeah, he's something else. He don't play no game. But we also know he's a war veteran, right? He fought in Iraq and Afghanistan. He's a military guy. Man, listen to this. I like him.
Disrespectful to the country, this country.
Right
now, you don't have your playing cards.
Mr. President.
Man, this is my reaction video. This is turned into a reaction video, y'all. This is my reaction video to Zelenskyy trying to dictate the United States of America. Listen to what he said.
I'm very serious.
You're gambling with the life of yourself to be in what we're going to feel.
Unless you will not have. Everybody has problems.
Of America and attack people. You bring them on
The Ukraine that you say.
Right now, you guys are going around and in the destruction of your country.
In my opinion, they looking at him like he's a Democrat. He been rolling with Biden all this longer time. This little segment right here, they don't like Zelenskyy. They feel like he rolled with Joe Biden. He's a Biden boy.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American.
broken this ceasefire, the deal, we had conversations with him. 2014 till 2022, the situation the same. The people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire, all of them told me that he will never go. We signed him with gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring it into this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Count once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military?
Yeah,
and do you think that?
Man, they about to let. This is my opinion. I think they about to let Russia, and they finna back Russia, and Russia about to take over that whole country. That's what I think is about to get ready to happen. In my opinion, he did just come into this White House. He's asking for help. He's needing help. Watch at the things that this guy says. He disrespected America, man. He came into, that's like if somebody coming into your house asking you for help, but then gonna try to tell you, you gonna have the same problems that we have. But you coming here asking for my help. You gotta get out of my house, man. You being disrespectful to my house. So how you gonna tell me what problems we gonna have, but you come to try to ask us for help? Let's continue with this reaction video.
Respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country.
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future.
He just said everybody have problems at the beginning of the war. Even you. You ain't feeling it right now because you got a big ocean in between what's going on. But this is what he said. In my opinion, that's a threat. You gonna feel it next. That's a threat.
God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on
position
this
to
question.
dictate that.
That's exactly what
Remember
you're
this.
doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
You
We're
will,
going to feel very
you will
good.
feel influenced.
We're going to feel very
I'm
good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influenced.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about
From
it.
the very beginning of the war.
You're not
Mr.
in a good
Brown,
position.
I
You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having
I'm not playing cards.
Right now, you
I'm
don't
very
have you're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War III.
What do you
You're
think about?
gambling with
What do you
World
think
War
about?
III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
I'm
that's
with
back
all
to you.
respect to you.
Far more than a lot of people said
Very
they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you once this
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today.
have you said thank
Even
you?
today.
You went to
See, now they're making it about Democrat and Republican on this particular segment right here. He said, have you ever said thank you? Zelensky said, yes, I've said thank you many a time. Well, the vice president say, no, we're not talking about you saying thank you to Biden. We're talking about you saying thank you to this president in this White House right now. You walked in here, ain't even said thank you, show no respect to this president. But you have been showing super respect to Biden. Yeah, I agree with that.
Pennsylvania and campaign for the opposition in October offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble.
Zelensky say, hold up. Zelensky say, hold up. You talking too loud, homie. You talking too loud. What's up with all that? Why you woofing all up like that? That's what Zelensky saying. Why you talking all loud, buffing all up like you tough guy, homie? What's up with that? That's what Zelensky is saying.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No.
Can
You've
I
done a lot of talking.
This is wild.
Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning.
I know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of
We are
coming out
staying,
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet.
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you through
I
this
said
stupid
thank
president $350 billion.
You see how Zelensky just lied? He gonna say, we've been doing this alone. Y'all heard him, right? Zelensky just said, we've been doing this alone. Bro, we've been sending you billions and trees of dollars. How are you doing this alone? That is crazy. I'm glad he got kicked out. Man, at this point, I really was on Ukraine's side a little bit. At this point, I see why. Man, go on, let them take the whole thing. I'm gonna rewind that again. He gonna say, oh, we've been doing this all along. While our money is going to fund, without our money, there's no way they would have lasted these years in this war. Right? Listen to what he said.
We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet.
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you through
I
this
said
stupid
thank
president $350 billion.
You voted
We gave
for
you
your
military equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave, but they had to use our military.
What about
If you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me.
equipment,
You invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our
Did y'all see Trump push him? Man, Trump ready to swing on him. Trump ready to swing on him, man. Because he disrespectful. He disrespected America, bro. And you know what? He disrespected America. He disrespected America, bro. He disrespected us with those comments. He disrespected us, bro.
military equipment this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course he has.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do
That's right,
business
man.
like this.
Craig.
I tell you.
He's not.
To say
He
thank
just-
you.
he just
I said it a lot of times.
Except
to American people.
Except that
I can't believe this, man.
If you didn't have
You
our
invited
military, country is in big trouble.
I know.
I gotta play this
for the
again.
opposition in
This is
October.
very disrespectful.
You're gambling with World War III. We're going to feel very
You will
good.
feel influenced.
We're going to feel very
I'm
good and
telling
very
He threatened us, bro.
a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you. I'm
Because you're in no
answering on this
position to
question.
dictate.
He got broken English, but he disrespected us.
But you will feel it in the future. God,
See, that's like somebody who you done helped out. Man, bro, that's crazy. Now, that's just like, we're going to use this in the household. Somebody you done helped. You done fought with. You going to war with. You giving them money. You helping them. You giving them weapons. Right? You looking out for them. Now you trying to say, well, hold up, man. You have nothing to stand on without us. We need to stop this, bro. We can't keep going back and forth like this. We have to stop this. Too many people are getting hurt. We got to stop the war. I already talked to the other side. You know, they down to stop too. But whatever you got, whatever you doing, you know, you have to work together with whatever they trying to do to end this war. Listen to what he say. This is wild.
bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't.
Do you think that it's respectful
I will answer.
to come to the Oval Office of the
I will
United
answer.
States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning. Sure. First of all, during the war, everybody has
Hello,
problems.
Brad.
Even you. But you have nice
Hello,
ocean.
Max, buddy.
And don't feel now. But you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God
know that.
bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on this
position to
question.
dictate that.
That's exactly
Remember
what
this.
you're doing.
I'm not
You're
dictating.
in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very
You will
good.
feel influenced.
We're going to feel very
I'm
good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influenced.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed
From the
yourself
very-
to be in a
from
very
the
bad
very
position,
beginning
and he
of the
happens
war.
to be right about
From
it.
the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a
Mr.
good
Brown,
position.
I was
You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having
I'm not playing
cards.
cards.
Right now, you
I'm
don't
very
have you're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War III.
What do you think
You're
about?
gambling with
What do you
World
think
War
about?
III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country,
I'm
that's
with
back
all
to you.
respect to your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said
Very
they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you once this
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today.
have you said thank
Even
you?
today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can
not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No.
Can
You've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not
I
winning.
know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of
we are
coming out
staying-
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this
We
cabinet.
gave you through
He said, from the beginning of the war, we've been alone. So in other words, he's not appreciative of the $350 billion of our money that we gave to help them. We have been in this in the beginning on our own. That's exactly what he said. I'm glad he kicked him out. I would let them take over that place now.
I
this
said
stupid
thank you.
president $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave, but they had to use our military.
What about
if you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me.
equipment,
You invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I tell you.
Just say thank you.
I said it a lot of times to American people.
Except that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards. You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this. Look. If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you'd take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
with guarantees.
Because you get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me.
For you what
That wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden who was not a smart person.
That was
with Obama.
president. It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. I'm sorry.
It's going to be a tough deal to make because the attitudes have to change.
What if Russia breaks ceasefire? What if Russia breaks peace talks? What do you do then? I understand that it's a heated conversation right now.
What are you saying?
She's asking, what if Russia breaks the ceasefire?
Well, what if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now? Okay? What if they broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me. Let me tell you, Putin went through a hell of a lot with me. He went through a phony witch hunt where they used him and Russia. Russia. You ever hear of that deal? That was a phony Hunter Biden, Joe Biden scam. Hillary Clinton, Shifty Adam Schiff. It was a Democrat scam. And he had to go through that. And he did go through it. We didn't end up in a war. And he went through it. He was accused of all that stuff. He had nothing to do with it. It came out of Hunter Biden's bathroom. It came out of Hunter Biden's bedroom. It was disgusting. And then they said, oh, the laptop from hell was made by Russia. The 51 agents. The whole thing was a scam. And he had to put up with that. He was being accused of all that stuff. All I can say is this. He might have broken deals with Obama and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened. But he didn't break them with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if you can make a deal. The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy. I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out.